Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. This article that I'm about to discuss in this video uses such ridiculous euphemisms, or at least uses certain kind of words that you're like, what do you mean? I don't understand what that is. And this article comes from the Daily Telegraph, and I have the title, I have the article. The problem is these guys want something from me and I'm not willing to give them. Therefore, I'm going to use also my iPad to continue reading the article. So let's get going to this one. As I said, this article comes from the Telegraph. It's from today, the March 5th, 2023. Ukraine conducting fighting withdrawal from Bakhmut. What the hell is that? What does that mean? I mean, I can tell you what I see. What that means is that means in my imagination this: running away and that's the that's the fighting withdrawal, or like this. Oh, these guys are ridiculous. They can't just say they're running away, they're withdrawing, they're retreating, they're losing, they're afraid to be trapped. That's good, it happens sometimes. You fight another day, you lose today, you win tomorrow. No, they can't say it that way. Fighting withdrawal. Why don't you fight attacking or whatever? Advancing, attack, fighting advance. Or something unbelievable. So let's read this article. Jesus Christ. That tells you these guys are running because they're losing. Russian military source claims battle for eastern city is close to its end, though strategy from Ukraine commanders is not clear. And here is where I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use this because I did something else. That's how we are Romanians, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to read the same article. This is the Daily Telegraph thing. Let me just go to this. So this is the same Ukraine tralala lululu. So I'm gonna keep reading it on this one, where it says Ukraine conducting fighting withdrawal from Bakhmut. Okay. This is from March 5 by James Kilner. March 5th, 2023. Stalin's death today. Yes, that's Stalin. And I'm reading. Ukrainian forces are preparing a fighting withdrawal from Bakhmut in East Ukraine as Russian soldiers try to encircle them and capture the city. It seems like they're succeeding, don't you think, if we are preparing a fighting withdrawal? Russian military bloggers and Western intelligence reports say that the Russian troops had advanced in the destroyed city, but the Ukrainian special forces were counter-attacking. Okay, well, which one is it? Are you fighting withdrawal or you're counter-attacking? And I'm quoting, the armed forces of Ukraine are withdrawing forces from the central and western regions of Bakhmut, end quote, said Rybar, a blogging unit that has close ties to the Russian armed forces and 1.1 million subscribers on Telegram. And I'm quoting, these efforts are only intended to buy time and delay the Russian units as much as possible. The battle for Bakhmut is close to its end. It's been like this for a month already, I would say. The Ukrainian military and city officials have insisted that Ukrainian soldiers are holding back Russian forces from Fortress Bakhmut. But even Kiev's Western supporters have said that Russia's army and the Kremlin-linked Wagner mercenary group have gained the upper hand. Now, the US-based Institute for Study of War, think tank in Washington, D.C., said that Russian soldiers were trying to force Ukraine's army into a turning movement rather than an encirclement, so they abandoned defensive positions. I don't care, man, just get the hell out, basically. That's what it is. And it says, I'm quoting, Ukrainian forces are likely setting conditions for a controlled fighting withdrawal out of particularly different sectors of eastern Bakhmut although it is not clear that Ukrainian commanders have decided to withdraw at this time. So I read further on the article, and they said that they can withdraw like 10 people a night, something like that. So this is the rate with which the Ukrainians can withdraw from Bakhmut. For me, the funny stuff was Ukraine conducting fighting withdrawal. Well, I guess that's the way you have to do it. Otherwise, they're going to shoot you in the back of your head if you just keep running. So, as I said, this thing is already done in Bakhmut. And the article continues that they don't understand why. I read the article and they said they don't understand why the Russians are so fixated on, really attacking Bakhmut and fighting for Bakhmut, because it has no value whatsoever, they say, strategic value. But somehow the Ukrainians were eager to have it destroyed by defending it. I mean, that's the way I see it, at least. If I want to fight someone, do I go into a city where I have civilians, infrastructure? What do I expect? Those bad people just to go around me or something and let me be? What do you fight over there? To inflict more casualties on the enemy? Okay, that's a good thing, right? It's basically defending yourself, right? Shoot the other ones. But you expose civilians over there. You destroy the whole city. For what? Because you can't just face them face to face? Or you don't have any other methods? I'm just definitely hold both sides accountable with the destruction of the city. I can't just say, well, because the Russians. Okay, the Russians are. But what did you do? Okay, the Russians made a bad decision for you to invade. Okay, so they're already bad. What did you do to avoid the destruction of Bakhmut? What could you have done to avoid it? I'm telling you. You could have done what Paris did in the Second World War. Yeah, Paris, yes, the one from France, okay? That one. Yeah, the one that has, we declare Paris an open city. The Germans did not fire one weapon inside Paris. That's why you can go and visit it right now just fine. Otherwise, it would have been turned into what Bakhmut is right now, blown up. So which one would you want to have? I personally would like to have it as a open city. If I really care for the population, really care for the city, for the infrastructure, this is what I could have done. And then fight the enemy in a different way. But no, I choose to fight it in the town. And then I say, see, he's attacking me right in the town. Because that's exactly where you are. I mean, if it's like someone attacks you and you run in a kindergarten and you defend yourself in a kindergarten full of children. And they say, he shoots at me. Well, but you made a decision to go in a kindergarten, didn't you? So this thing with, put to the side, okay, Russians are evil, Russians are bad. But what did you do? So that's why I'm angry with the guys in charge of the Ukrainian nation, not with the commanders, not with the soldiers, because these guys just follow orders, with the guys who decide these things to happen. Because if you can't control the Russians, but you can control your actions, and you didn't. You choose this. You choose to meet them in each and every town. In Mariupol, in Azovstal, they flattened that. And again, we are the heroes. No, I don't think you are the heroes. I don't think you are the heroes. You could have chosen a different location to fight, different way of fighting. But hey, I'm not saying you're guilty. It's just that you could have changed things. And I think part of the thing belongs to you as well. You, not you or me. Well, we're good, but I'm just saying about the bad dudes over there. That's it with Bakhmut, and these guys are retreating. They've been retreating for some time, I think. It's just a lost cause over there, as it was Mariupol. You want to happen the same thing as it happened to you in Mariupol? And then you say, well, we are heroes. I don't think you're heroes at that point. A hero usually dies. Or if the hero wins, at least he wins, against all odds. Now, what's the purpose of being decimated in a city? Are you a hero? Yeah, if you die. If you don't die, what's the purpose? Why don't you go outside, the city, regroup, and try to fight these guys in another day? That's, I mean, if you really show humanity and you are not like them, which you're not, definitely you're not like them, you're just, you know. But anyway, and as I always say, the Ukrainian nation is the one that gets, and there are people out there who really, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. Fighting withdraw.